Card Geeks, I hope everyone is doing absolutely fantastic. It is probably Tuesday morning. By the time by the time we get this uploaded, I'm actually recording it on Monday night. Black Friday is come and gone. We had our big Bo Jackson release. We got the product. I think pretty much all the stores had it on time. Maybe a few stragglers due to some delivery issues, but for the most part, I think it hit all the stores on time. Had a few consumer orders that drug through the weekend, unfortunately, but I think it's all pretty much where it needs to be by now for the most part. And I'm really pumped with how everything has gone. It seems that the market is really enjoying the product, and that really warms my heart to see. And it's really fun to see work that went into something like this. This is the ugliest card in the hobby. I think this is the Grandma's Linoleum battle foil, and this hero that's on here, this is Fun Guy. And seeing people fall in love with some of just I won't say they're hidden in plain sight, I guess, but Fun Guy here, he's inspired by Kawhi Leonard. And if you've ever seen the interview from him from a few years back, he's apparently a really shy guy, and they asked him about himself, and he said, I'm a really fun guy. And then he went on to just tell a very short little missive about that. And then he did this laugh that just took the internet by storm. I mean, millions and millions of views when that happened, and it became, Kawhi Leonard and that Fun Guy meme. And then for our team to turn the concept of Fun Guy into this character with these mushrooms and stuff growing out of him. And I don't know, man. I know I'm a homer, but stuff like that really just endears me to it. And Grandma's Linoleum is an insert that, I've said if you had a grandma, even a mom or an aunt growing up in the 80s, somebody had this linoleum floor pattern. It was everywhere, maybe the yellow or the orange version, but it was ubiquitous. And so this is the type of nostalgia that Bo Jackson Battle Arena, I think, brings to the table, and just a unique take on things. I mean, some of these heroes, very obvious, Steve Young, he's Young Gunner. And there's a lot of nuances to the art and that sort of thing. You have the Gold Rush there in San Francisco, and he kind of fits that in that cowboy style. And, when we sent these cards out for auto, some of these guys actually kept some of the cards. We had to go chase them down because it was something different. And yeah, you can get Steve Young autos anywhere, but Young Gunner, he's in Bo Jackson Battle Arena. And there's more to love here with the cards being playable in the game, also collecting. Right now, heavily collectors for sure, but we're seeing enough of the people that are chasing the more powerful cards that convergence is really causing some unique things to happen in the secondary market. Jalen Green, something that's not a rookie, you can find him in a lot of stuff. You can only find Green Machine and him with this, this whole mech transformer vibes thing going on. It's only in Bo Jackson Battle Arena. And again, just another one that I think the art is fantastic on. This is the other 80s inspired insert. There's two of them that you can chase. This one is called 80s Rad. And this one is kind of made after the Trapper Keepers of the 1980s. I heard somebody say it had Saved by the Bell vibes. I agree with that. It does have a little bit of Saved by the Bell. And this is Jalen Waddle. And he's got this is his glow weapon type. So it's one of the more powerful weapons. And people that want to play the game at a high level, they will need cards like this. And he's got these penguins flying around him, and the different art when you find him in ice and fire, the penguins turn to fire and ice. It's just really cool. And, I'm so excited about seeing people fall in love with these characters. And I think a lot of times when we get into sports card sets, like if you saw somebody ripping a sports card product, they'll blow right past the Jalen Waddle, right? Unless it's unless it's like an auto or something. But an insert or just a plain base card, blow right by it. And there's a lot of saturation of that. You can get a ton of Jalen Waddle cards. You can't get that many Waddler cards, and you can't use them in a game, and you can't look for the nuances in the art and collect the whole set of the different weapon variations and that sort of thing. So you can see the penguins when they turn to ice, see the penguins when they turn to fire. I mean, fire penguins, come on. It's crazy, all right? All right, so what I wanted to do here today is I wanted to just kind of do a quick kind of update on just really what we were seeing as far as the product. I mean, it's when you look on eBay, I'm not here to pump the market. The market for me is an indicator of how well people are resonating with the product. And what I really like to see when I look at this product is this product, other than the Bo Jackson Super, which Bo has indicated that he wants to put away for his grandkids. That's a very genuine offer, despite what some may think. Bo didn't offer money. He offered a signed jersey and to play golf with him. That's an experience. And will somebody pay money for that if they auction it? Sure. I'm sure they will. His play golf with Bo type things, they sell for a lot of money in charity auctions and that sort of thing. But what I really like about this is just the depth that the set has down into, relatively common cards that we're seeing get just really nice prices. And that part of things really excite me. I mean, a Tim Brown, he's in fire there, and he's Timmy, and $160. I love to see that. Jalen Green, like I just showed you an auto of Jalen Green, and this card here is the fire insert in orange, and you can see my power here on a steel weapon is 150. The power on that one is a 160. You may not be able to see that, but that's an insert. It's not a rookie card. I don't know, man. I'm pretty pumped with that. And a lot of these I'm just super pumped with. I think there's really good depth down throughout there. There's a lot of places you can get Don Mattingly autographs. There's only one place to get him is Donnie Baseball, right? And this is just all really fun and exciting to see. Here's some back-to-back tongue twisters. He's inspired by Tua Tagovailoa. You take that name, tongue twister. His name is a tongue twister. All that stuff. It's just really cool and really exciting. Here's a Gaveler inspired by Aaron Judge. There's one of our first one-of-ones that actually came off the board. Went 750. That's a non-auto one-of-one for Draco, inspired by Drake May with that 160 power. There's a lot of really good stuff happening, and it's got depth to it. It's not driven by a couple of top-end lottery chases, and that's something that excites me a lot. Now, one of the things I wanted to do is I wanted to show you a sneak peek at our World Champion set, targeting that for Christmas delivery. It's already been sold, and it's the sale for that ran ended a couple of weeks ago. And so those of you that picked that up and that are looking forward to that, these cards, they are sick. So this is our Gambler inspired by Mookie Betts. Betting, gambling, and just some really cool vibes in there with him. Here's our Showtime character, inspired by obviously Shohei Ohtani, and he's holding this like in his normal art, he's holding like a fire baseball or an ice baseball, and in this he's holding that world champion logo. Just a super cool card, and this foiling pattern that we used on these, man, these things are just bonkers. Here's a proof. These are proofs that I actually cut out of the sheet myself. So please excuse any wonkiness to the cutting. I definitely cut this one way too close to the card elements. But man, just these things are so sick, so sick. And then these are the kanji cards, and this is our first time branching into an anime art style, and you had to get a specific box, the kanji foil box, and you get 3 of these cards. One, you're going to get the steel version of this character, Showtime, and that is actually the kanji, Japanese for I think the way it's pronounced is Nitayoro, which is it stands for two katana style, and it's come to mean two-way player, I guess, and that would be his nickname in Japanese, which I think is just super cool. And then this one's so sick. The MV free card, dropping the bat. And on the front of the box for this, for his box, he's holding the bat up, and then he drops the bat, obviously inspired by Freddie Freeman. Iconic moment there where Freddie went from being somebody who I think was a Hall of Famer, he was going to get in. Don't know that he had a it just didn't feel like, when you look at somebody like Fred McGriff, didn't feel like I was watching a guy that was going to just be first ballot. This moment put him on the first ballot map. That's what'll play on the loop, and I think Freddie Freeman became a first ballot Hall of Famer. And you can see how the weapons there vary. So this one right here, actually, this is the 101. This is it's called the alt weapon. It's a special for these insert sets. Here's the fire version of it. Don't think I have another of that. This is our bleacher dog. And he's inspired by the Dodger dogs out there at Chavez Ravine. This is our first time foiling a hot dog, so I think he'll be quite popular. You know, he's a one-off. He won't be making it into the set. We're going to stay really consistent with the hot dogs that are in the main set and let people endear to those. And then we'll branch out on the hot dogs and some of these special Superfan and World Series things where we do things a little more themed. But I think the bleacher dog there is super cool. There are 10 plays that actually play like our other plays. But they get a special name and they get a little bit of flavor that brings them into this LA theme set. And so this is normally called Curveball. That's the name of this play that does this in the game. But this one is called Miss the Curveball and spelled with a K. And of course, that being because Clayton Kershaw wasn't able to participate in in their World Series run there. So Miss the Curveball, just a little nod to that. And you'll find 10 randomized plays throughout that I think one of them is from the more rare list, and then it goes down kind of some mid-rare and then more common, but they're all themed into this LA World Championship theme set. And so I got something in the back of here that I want to show you, but before I show you that, I'll actually pull it up and I'll stick this up. So this is actually the inverted version that I wanted to look at, and I chose the one that I have cut out here, but this is an inverted foil sheet that actually foils the opposite. If you look at that, it foils the actual hero. And then on these, let me pull one back up that, let me go back to that. This one's probably pretty good to compare it. Yeah, so where's, am I blind? Is it not on this sheet? Might not be. They're not all on this sheet. Oh, there it is. Yeah. So, so this one, the internals of the thing are foiled, whereas meaning like it's foiled over the hero. And on this one, it's more the background that brought that 3D effect and pulled him to the front. And I ended up choosing this one. Reasonable people could disagree. They both look great. But this one is just an uncut sheet of those particular cards, a proof sheet. And I think that's just, super cool. But, and I guess I may have actually shown it there on the full sheet. Here's something that I think people are really going to like. So this is the first time that we have done anything with the hot dogs around Rarity. And so what we're going to do is this hot dog is going to be the more common one that you'll get in the kanji packs. This one will be a little bit more rare. And then actually I'm actually confused. These two may have the same rarity, and this may be the only one that was more rare. I'll have to go back and check how the final collation on that went. But these are our they're kaijus, and this is called kaiju yaki, and that's what the kanji says there. It's a kaiju yaki. So a kaiju being like a big overgrown monster. Godzilla was a kaiju, probably the most famous kaiju, and he's the hot dog's kind of wearing this Godzilla style suit here, and he is the kaiju yaki. So he's the and yaki stands for like grilled meat. So we just thought that was pretty cool, and people have really fallen in love with the hot dogs. And I think if you plop these puppies down in your deck and you're playing with these as your energy source, you're definitely going to catch some attention from across the room. So and these will have some different rarity in this LA set. So really excited for what's coming for those of you that pick this up. Super small print run. I think the kanji boxes ended at around 250 boxes. I want to say the battle foil, which was the one with MV free holding up the bat, holding the bat up. I want to say that those finished, I want to say it was around 350. We've published it. We sent it out to everybody, so I'm kind of going off of memory. But, a super rare thing. They have a chance to hit the autograph boxes with those cut autos from the baseballs. One of them is a kanji. Just the ball with the Fanatic cert and the PSA cert to have good provenance to cut for that cut auto in the front of that one-of-one box. Just those balls are over 10 grand now. And if it's got a good sweet spotted autograph and it's got good provenance, that's where those things are going for. And there's going to be a chance to pull that in the kanji boxes. So at 250 print run, you have a 1 in 250 shot in that of hitting that one-of-one kanji box. But even if you don't, you're going to hit some pretty freaking awesome cards. And again, when I look back over at eBay and I look at where things are, and we start, you do a specialty set like this, I just think there's a lot of people that are going to like this and vibe with it. And for those of you that got in, congratulations. I think you made a great buy. I think it's got great value. It's not a lot of cards. Those packs are very special that are in there. You got one base paper pack, you got one foil pack, and then you got your kanji pack if you did the kanji box. If you just did the foil box, you got your paper pack of 10, you got your foil pack of 10. 3 of the cards in each of the foil and paper will be silver of the 3 heroes that are in it. And then you get your random cards going up from there, random plays, your random heroes at the higher powers. And then everybody will get in the main box, you'll get your Bleacher Dog. He'll be foiled in the battle foil version. He'll be paper in the paper version. And then in the kanji version, you're going to get at least one Kaiju Yaki, but you're going to want all 3. I know I do. So anyway, pretty sweet, pretty cool as we're getting going here in Battle Arena. If you haven't had a chance, there's some breakers that are breaking the product. There's product that is out there on eBay. Some stores still have it. We did a POS check today. It is definitely being sold through quickly. If you want to try to get your hands on some of this Alpha Edition, I'd probably do it sooner rather than later. We do have a little bit of the booster boxes that we're going to announce a sale for, but we're talking about like a pallet and a half. They're going to get just absolutely annihilated when we post that sale. And that'll be probably early next week, but we'll have some more details coming out on that. And in the meantime, just hope everyone is enjoying BoJack's and Battle Arena, and really appreciate you all being here. Thanks so much.